What are the biggest myths about drafting fantasy football sleepers? Imagine thinking you need to find a secret player to win your fantasy league. That's what many believe about drafting sleepers, but it's not quite true. Some people think you must draft sleepers to build a winning team. The truth is, sleepers are usually players picked in late rounds or at low cost who might outperform their draft position. But many impactful players actually come from the waiver wire during the season, not just the draft. Focusing only on sleepers can cause you to overlook proven, reliable players early on. These early picks are essential for setting a strong foundation for your team. Another common myth is that sleepers are hidden gems only a few smart managers can spot. In reality, most potential sleepers are already on the radar of many fantasy players. Thanks to the amount of analysis and coverage available today, many sleepers are well known. This makes it harder to find players who are truly overlooked or undervalued. If you're relying solely on finding secret sleepers, you might miss out on drafting players who are actually good but just not labeled as sleepers. Some believe that drafting multiple sleepers guarantees a win. While sleepers can add upside, depending heavily on them is risky. Many sleepers don't perform as expected, and it's better to secure high-performing players early in the draft. These players tend to produce consistent points week after week. Building your team around proven talent in the early rounds gives you a stable core. Sleepers should be used as bonus picks, not the main strategy. There's also a myth that drafting sleepers means ignoring your team's positional needs or just picking based on hype. Good sleeper picks requiring understanding a player's role, opportunity, and team situation. Picking a player just because they're labeled a sleeper without considering their fit can lead to wasted picks. For example, a running back in a crowded backfield might not get enough touches, even if they're considered a sleeper. Lastly, some think sleepers are only rookies or players nobody knows. But sleepers can be second-year players, veterans coming back from injury, or players in new roles. The key is spotting undervalued players who could get more opportunities or see a rise in production. For example, a wide receiver who just changed teams or a running back returning from injury could be sleeper candidates. In the end, a balanced draft approach works best. Focus on proven players early, then target sleepers who fit your team's needs and have clear paths to playing time. During the season, staying flexible and picking up emerging players from the waiver wire is often more effective than overloading on sleepers during the draft. Remember, the goal is to build a team with reliable starters and some upside, not to chase hidden gems that might not pay off.